Good morning, everyone. Once again, in cyber security and digital forensic, unit number fourth. Now we are moving toward the another topic of infrastructure, that is designing and evolution of critical infrastructure, or simply infrastructure. And we had discussed the various point regarding the critical infrastructure in the previous lectures. We had also discussed about the 16 type of critical infrastructure will be available there, and what are their particular, we can say that key they will be, we can means harmful to the organizations, and attackers may try to attack on these critical infrastructure which will be available with the any kind of a country. So now, as considering the cyber security infrastructure to protect the evolving ICT infrastructure in the modern information society that does not need any emphasis. So before developing the infrastructure for the IT organizations and IT in the any country, at that time we need to think about the evolving of ICT infrastructure in modern information society. So ICT infrastructure is the thread through which all critical national infrastructure are owned together. So existent trustworthy means a cybersecurity infrastructure is a precondition for all e-governance and e-commerce initiatives being taken world over. So as considering the background regarding the critical infrastructure are indispensable for the modern society. So, like banking, finance, energy, communication, commerce applications, healthcare systems, transport systems are some kind of a critical infrastructure, and their failure to meet an expected service level might have significant impact on the society. So these critical type of infrastructure may get failure most of the time because of some reason attack on the particular site and all the things and our country that time. So that failure of these particular kind of infrastructure may have the significant type of impact will be available there. So and issues will be with the infrastructure that is until now independent are becoming entangled into network of networks. So it is a interconnection where the information and communication technology play a very vital role. So by using communication technology and some information, that the critical infrastructure may get built, and that may uh, chances that the attackers may attack and on that particular infrastructure, and the failure will be occurred there. So the information technology revolution has changed the way business is transacted, government operates, and national defense is conducted. So these three functions now depend on interdependent network of a critical information infrastructure. So when infrastructure are interconnected with each other, at that time what happen that key there is chances ki new vulnerabilities might arise from the common links failures, and might propagate through the different systems because they are interconnected with each other. And intrusion and disruption is one of infrastructure might provoke unexpected kind of a threat to the others. So such cases, in such cases we can say that the question of specifying dependability and trust requirements and translating them as a performance and functionality requirement for other systems become vital. So cooperation and coordination amongst the countries appear in essential using a comprehensive framework for cyber security of a critical information and all the things. So, as considering the evolution of critical infrastructure, so more modern example associated with the critical infrastructure, we can say that the evolution of technology is in the area of a critical infrastructure and operational technology. So, water and waste of water system are just one classification of a critical infrastructure. So these are some example. The water and wastewater systems maybe are just one classification regarding the critical infrastructure. We have certainly come a long way since Archimedes spiral, but we have also become more capable in our destructive capabilities. So many of the devices, we can say that many of the devices that controls all sectors of a critical infrastructure were designed properly as a stand-alone mechanism. So for designing the particular critical infrastructure, a stand-alone mechanism will be required there, so that many devices will control such kind of sectors. To clarify, these types of devices, such as a programmable logic controller, have been around for decades but were never connected. So, nor were they ever intended to be to the internet. While these evolutions has brought an easy of use and a remote access with the it opens the door to a whole new set of challenges. So that device typically have up to 20-year life cycle without being upgraded or patched. So malicious actors are finding ways to get devices to do these things they were not intended to attack against the PLC. That is the we can say that the evolution of the part of the evolution of critical infrastructure. As considering the time for the evolution and awareness, so in order to overcome some these challenges which will be occurred or attacks on the critical infrastructure of any country, so these challenges, education and awareness are the key. It is very important to fight against such kind of challenges. So these systems now need more than just physical security. They need internet kind of protocol based security or more affectionate called cyber security. So devices need to be updated or upgraded more frequently, and if that can't happen, there need to be more strength and control to block unwanted kind of a traffic from getting to these devices. So the devices that we are going to use for the communication purpose, we can say that. So that devices we may provide the physical kind of a security to them, and with that help of that physical security, we try to protect them from the physical kind of attacks. But with the help of internet, we are using internet for the communication purpose and data gathering also and data storing also and many more transactions with the help of that in every sector with the help of internet we are going to do. So for them whenever we communicate some kind of a protocol, security must be needed. They ultimately your system may get protected if you are going to use such kind of a protocol kind of security with your particular system. For example, as considering with the awareness, a logic controller should only talk to a certain engineering workstation or human machine interfaces. A PLC should only receive certain types of packets to determine, for example, the wall should be on or off or set to specific level. So if an unexpected command is sent to the controller, such as command causing it to spin faster than its normal operating threshold, that instruction be dropped, logged and flagged for the further investigation. So logic controller that openly accept command from the internet is extremely vulnerable. So obviously we can say that as well a compromised workstation that issues command to the PLC is also a problematic. One of the key impacts to this has been the COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 pandemic have provided the various types of example in every sectors, and that critical infrastructure one of the type there will be available there, and we gone through that examples in previous lecture also. As people were forced to work from home in pandemic situation in COVID-19, so organizations have had to rapidly enable their workforce to work remotely. So because of pandemic situation and all the things, everyone may work from the home, do the tasks from the internet with the help of internet on the devices, all the entertainments. We can say that all the uh, transactions regarding the financials, works, classes, study, and all the things that will be with the help of the internet. So that part of the organizations may force some employee or workforce to do their job, do their duties from the home itself. So remote access has greatly accelerated the need for security. Prior to the pandemic, many of these companies strictly prohibited remote work. So what will happen that before the pandemic, no one wants to do the work from the home. Even itself the organizations deny such kind of a proposal before the pandemic. They don't allow their particular employee to do the work from the home, from the remote areas. Many of these companies strictly prohibited remote work to their particular workforce, but they were forced to adapt in order to the particular functions. Many devices that were already IP based now needed to be controlled remotely for the first time. So most of the organizations need to be tracked or need to be overlooked on their particular employee with the help of their particular IP addresses and all the things. So it was crucial to build that access security, or securely we can say that ki as things begin to upon and resume under these new rules and working, there are three groups of mindsets. So whenever we was there working from the home at that time, so some rules, regulations, and guidelines we need to be follow. So the traditionalists who say that everything should go back to the way they were, the futuristic who say that the time is now to continue working remotely, and never go back to the office again. Those who are somewhere in between. So some people may divert their mind to different perceptions. So work from home, when to go office, we need to go at office, and how the working will be done smoothly. All the perceptions will be done by the different people at different types. So they just need to be do the work. Based on those three above points we had just discussed recently, there will need to be a focus on mitigating the identified risk and ensuring the network is properly segmented and properly monitored. The Center of Internet Security publish the critical security controls which help organizations to plan how to build their security programs in a simple and pragmatic manner, so that programs may help to provide security to the critical type of infrastructure or the sectors. This is a great resource for people who are responsible for the critical infrastructures and IoT security to implement when building out their programs. So they can be also the partner with their counterparts on the information technology side, so of the business to create synergies within the organization. So evolutions happens both out of necessity and to take or to make our lives easier. So in this case, we can see that the cybersecurity postures of a critical infrastructure must evolve to be more secure. We have a long way to go before of our in ingenuity become a living fossil. To discover how we are going to understand how the cyber security infrastructure will be there, will be evolved. So here we just understood that key cyber security refers to the practice of reducing cyber risk through the protection of the entire information technology infrastructure, including systems, application, hardware, software, data. So that is most important part for the any infrastructure which will be used in a cyber security. So as considering cyber security and IT infrastructure protections. So network infrastructure security, one of the point which will be typically applied to the enterprises IT environments in IT environments. So it's the process of protecting the underlying networking infrastructures by installing preventive measures to deny unauthorized kind of access, modifications and deletions and the theft of resources and the data. So these security measures can include access control, application securities, firewalls, virtual private networks, behavioral analytics, intrusion prevention systems, and wireless security. These are the some network infrastructure kind of a security we need to provide it for the organization. So why is network infrastructure security important? So greatest the threat of network infrastructure security is from the hackers and malicious applications that attack and attempt to gain the control over the routing information which will be available in the networks. Network infrastructure components includes all the devices needed for network communications, including routers, firewalls, switches, servers, load balancers, intrusion detection systems, domain name systems, and storage systems. So each of these systems present an entry point to hackers. So who want to place malicious software on target networks. So gateway risk and infiltration risk will be available there. So hacker who gain access to the particular gateway, that is the payment gateway and another gateways, that will be router can monitors, modify and deny traffic in and out of the particular networks. So gaining more control from the internal routing and switching devices, hackers can monitor, modify and deny traffic between key hosts inside the networks and exploit the trusted relationship between, we can say that key internal host to move laterally to other host. So as considering the benefits of a network infrastructure security, improve resource sharing, saves on the cost due to protections. Resource on the network can be utilized by multiple users without threat, ultimately reducing the cost of the particular operations. As considering the shared site licenses, security ensure that site licenses would be cheaper than the licensing every machines. So sharing will be there for the licenses copies also. File sharing improves productivity, that is user can securely share files across the internal networks. So internal communications are secure, that internet emails and thread chat system will be protected from prying eyes. Compartmentalization and secure files. User files and data are now protected from each other compared using machines that multiple user shares. So as considering the data protections, the data backed up to a local server is simply and secured, so protecting vital intellectual property of the organizations. So these are the some points we need to be considered where considering the part of the infrastructure, evolution of the infrastructure in cyber security, evolution of IT infrastructure, and the critical infrastructure which will be available with the, any kind of organizations. So different types of network infrastructure security will be available there. So variety of approaches considering the network infrastructure security exists. It is the best to adhere to multiple approaches to broaden network defense, access control, application security, firewalls, virtual private network, that is a VPN, behavior analytics, and wireless security are some different types of network infrastructure. So I hope ki all of you may get clear your concept of infrastructure and what is critical infrastructure, what is the evolution of infrastructure in cyber security. Thank you very much for attending sessions. We'll discuss about the topic later on, and we'll meet to the next lecture with the another concept, another topic with the unit number 4th. Thank you very much for attending the sessions. Thank you.